I just hate I had to do it too.
My name's
I just hate I had to do it too. What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, what's good? What's poppin'? A little short late night stream, you know, nothing too crazy.
Shadow having a BBC. Only Sonic wields that type of power.
What's good, Siggy? Yo, shout out to Link But Black. I see you, I see you. Shout out to you with the sub. What up to everybody in the YouTube chat, in the Twitch chat? If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. My name's the Black Hokage, aka TBH. And to be honest, today is May 13th, 2025. What a time to be alive. I see you in the chat, Zuri. Yo, shout out to Willie. Shout out to Quick Thinking with the sub.
Thanks.
My roommate tried the Arby's steak bites and he's not feeling well. Oh, you better tell him catch an Uber to the emergency room.
Shadow having a BBC.
That nigga's done.
Sonic wields that type of power.
Yo, shout out to Charles Flowers with the sub. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's already late. I had some shit to take care of, but so I'm not gonna sit too much time yapping and shit. So we can get on this game a little bit. We got games to play. We got things to do. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I hope you've been great. I have. I hope you've been good too, Zuri. Wombat Bites. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. So I got 1.5 batch of articles for y'all for today, and then we finna hop on south of midnight. Oh shit! Let me bring this joint up. Let me turn this beat down as well so we can hop on this. Okay, put that there, put that there, put that there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I got a couple batches of articles for you before we hop on the game. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And the first article I got for you, ladies and gentlemen, Ubisoft is back in the headlines. Once again, at least in my opinion, they're effing up. According to this headline, you'll need a Visa card to grab the latest Ubisoft DLC. Ubisoft has announced that it has entered a 3-year partnership with credit card giant Visa in Europe. For the company's first act as corporate partners, Ubisoft is launching exclusive in-game DLC that is only accessible to Visa card holders in the UK and Europe. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The company that's fresh off of selling off a large portion of their catalog to a conglomerate overseas because they were struggling to stay afloat, aka they needed money. They said, you know what would be a good idea? Let's make it harder for people to purchase our games. In a press release, the company revealed that Visa card holders will get access to a Dance and Just Dance 2025. We're locking content behind credit cards. Now, granted, I think most people do have Visa cards, but still not everybody does. Some people have Amex. Some people got MasterCards. Some people don't got credit cards.
Real ass nigga.
What about, especially like, because I would imagine a lot of kids like playing Just Dance. What about the kids who go to GameStop and buy physical copies, or they literally go to GameStop to buy like the gift cards for VC because they don't have a credit card or some shit like that? They're not gonna be able to access the content. This dance is inspired by Kiki Nazareth, a Visa-sponsored soccer player for Barcelona and the Portuguese national team. Wow. This effort is just the first of what the company describes as a series of co-branded marketing promotions throughout Ubisoft's catalog of games. They also stated that select Visa card holders in Europe and the UK can expect Ubisoft Plus promotions, game codes, and other exclusives.
For resubscribing. It's rough out here, so you a real ass nigga for that.
Shout out to Mac No Sauce and Tanley with the sub. Now that makes sense, giving extra perks to Visa card holders, like maybe like a 10% discount or something like that, because you know you build up points on your card and stuff. That makes sense, but locking the content specifically behind a credit card, for me, this is not going to inspire. Imagine going to the store to go pick up the latest Just Dance content.
As a token of my appreciation, here's a bit for you. If you're a person of color and voted for Trump, that's like chickens being for KFC.
Yo, shout out to Jiggle Them Balls with the bits. It's like, imagine just going to the store and you're about to buy the latest Just Dance DLC for your kid because you don't want to put your credit card information on the PlayStation account. And they're like, oh, you pull out an Amex card. You got a black Amex card, by the way. You got a black American Express card. They said, oh, we can't take that. We know by you holding this black American Express card, you are probably part of the 1% of the population that actually holds this because you're fucking rich. We can't take that. It's not a Visa. The partnership comes in the wake of a turbulent year for Ubisoft. The video game publisher has gone through several rounds of layoffs and budget contractions, and some of it, yeah, we get it, struggle. It starts with Just Dance, but you already know if this is successful, which I know maybe nobody in this stream plays Just Dance. It is a very popular franchise. It's a reason they make them every year. Just Dance is Ubisoft's version of Madden or 2K or FIFA or NHL. They make them every year because it's easy to make and it prints money for like the casual audience. And if this sells well with the casual audience, this is a test, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and call, hey, all my European viewers, come to the front. You're probably not in the live stream, but when you see this on Hokage highlights later, when it's uploaded, this is a challenge for you guys. Do not accept this shit.
Appreciate
because what you do is probably going to affect the rest of us. If the European audience starts to buy this shit, I can see a world where Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and all their other heavy hitters, like a game like Rainbow Six, full of skins where people are making constant purchases. I can see a world where Rainbow Six comes out and they're like, all right, from now on, if you want the latest skins and DLC packs, you're gonna need a Visa card. Fuck your Amex, fuck your MasterCard, fuck your debit card. Fuck your Venmo, fuck your Zelle, fuck your Cash App, and fuck your Bitcoin, bitch.
Me of that time I raided.
Yo, shout out to Rain King with the sub, appreciate it.
Just for fun.
I do this all the time on the stream. I try to tell people, I try to warn, don't fall yet. Fuck your PayPal. I try to warn you. Do not participate. All my bruvs in Tottenham and Birmingham. All my Central C Juniors. The niggas who swore they invented Nike Techs. When really y'all just got the internet, so you think you did. South London, don't fuck it up. That's what I'm gonna say. All the bruvs, don't fuck it up. And if NFTs failed, so this is next. Right. I just think I find it fucking fascinating that that they're failing and they continue to do this. I also find it fascinating. I forgot to tell y'all guys. I'm starting South of Midnight tonight. I have an extra copy to give away. I forgot to pin it to the top of the chat. I have an extra copy to give it away. So I'm doing a giveaway for it. If you want to enter, all you gotta do is follow me on Instagram. This contest ends next Tuesday. Today is Tuesday the 13th, so it ends next Tuesday. So if you want to enter it, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. If you're watching on Hokage highlights, it'll be in the description box. If you're watching on YouTube, it should be in the description box. Let's see, enter giveaway. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let's see, manually. And I might have an extra code for Doom next week. If I get an extra code, next week I'll give away Doom. I might, I'll see. So if you ain't got Game Pass and you want to try the game out, it's right there. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description box. All you gotta do is follow me on Instagram. Hit that page right there. All right, back to what I was talking about though. Yo, shout out to Ambu. You got the PS4 edition?
It's
No.
rough out here, so you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
All PS4 niggas be quiet. Marvel Rivals is bringing back old Battle Pass content, but the price is going up. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You remember that Battle Pass you bought last season for $5? For your best friend, it might cost more. Later this week, Marvel Rivals developers NetEase will bring back the free-to-play online shooter's very first cosmetic battle pass. However, if you didn't buy it in the first time around, you're now going to have to pay a higher price. And the developer confirmed this is how it will work moving forward for all returning passes. You said digital tariffs? No, I think they see their player base dwindling and they're just trying to find a way to make some extra money. You didn't hear that from me though. Since it launched last year, Marvel Rivals has been a massive hit across console and PC. And since the start, Marvel Rivals has featured a fairly generous battle pass system. Like many other free-to-play games in 2025, you can play the game and earn free rewards during each season as part of the active battle pass or spend some money to unlock a premium version of the pass that offers more rewards. However, unlike most other games, once you buy a pass in Rivals, you're free to unlock its rewards whenever you want. But each pass is only available for a certain amount of time, and if you don't buy it during that window, then you can't go back and get it, which kind of makes people want to buy the pass. Because you know you're going to be able to get a skin that nobody else is going to be able to get. And I like the idea that they allowed people to basically fill out the battle pass at their own pace. But if they're going to constantly cycle battle passes back in, I wonder if this could potentially hurt the sales. Not in the long run, like up front at least. Like maybe people are a little bit more 50-50 about buy. It's going to eliminate, I'm not saying this is bad. It might eliminate the whole FOMO trigger. Because people are like, they're going to bring the battle pass back. I don't really have the money for it now. Maybe I'll get it in a month or two or whatever. They feel invincible now. What? Playing my first playthrough of Mass Effect, had to shoot it. Recheck the official dev note to reconfirm if it's an increase or a decrease. You got the notes to that? Let's see. Marvel. Why would you say that? Why would they lie? You saying Kotaku's a liar? Let's see, patch notes. Leaks are saying Activision is locking certain modes behind the battle pass. They came out and said that wasn't true. Let's see, there's dual shockers. What are they referencing? Do you have the actual article? Because nobody's linking it. Check their Twitter page for the link. Shout out to Spinks with the sub, appreciate it.
Honestly, there's only one ideology I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Oh, they got a new Namor skin. They made this nigga black. Not only did they give him a fade, but they made his skin darker. They know what they're doing. Yeah, it's woke now. My man about to drop a mean New Jack Swing album. The skin goes hard. I ain't buying it, but the skin is fire. He got that shit on. He got that shit on. The Puerto Rican Namor. Let's see. Is this it right here? All right, where's once you purchase a battle pass concerning the return of the details of pledge moving forward, the return, so the battle pass will be a special limited time price of $590. There are no free. How much does the that is more, because wasn't it $500, I believe? The Namor from Atlantis, not Atlanta. The Atlanta Namor. I believe that is more, because I believe it was, yeah, so it's 90 more. It's not a crazy increase, but be aware it is there. So it's going to take away from the scarcity and like the rarity of the skins. So I wonder if this is going to affect their long term, because like some people will be like, they're going to cycle it back. I don't want to buy it right now. But yeah, just be aware if you want to buy it when it comes back, it is going to cost a little bit more, but they are going to have the option. I wonder how often they're going to cycle these out. I can see a world where it pisses off the community if like all the rare skins are just constantly available. Did you see the new Doom game? Only has 85 megabytes on the disc. Are you trying to say you're shocked that you had to download a game? Where you been at, bro? Where you been at? That's a lot of modern games now. That's what makes the Switch 2 so anti-consumer, bro. You can go back to the BP right now if you bought BP during the season. So I don't know the BP or the Battle Pass. My bad. Good day, my fellow blacks and people of color. What up, Loudy? What up? We got some other Switch news. Namor from Washington Heights. Best Buy confirms that select stores, keyword is select, meaning not all, stores will have Switch 2 stock on release nights. Demand for the Switch 2 is sky high, and Nintendo's doing its best to play catch up. People tried their best to pre-order the Switch 2 online, but several websites would not keep up with the demand, resulting in a frustrating experience. I remember back in the day. Yeah, let's get to the news.
Appreciate the bits, my nigga. I'm gonna use every bit of this money to invest in Bitcoin. Eventually, one of these hoes will be bit by hedgehog fever and attempt.
Yo, shout out to Iron Man with the bits.
My
And I appreciate the words too. You've been rocking with me since then. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. And shout out to Neek with the sub as well.
Sonic's chair with me.
In today's era of gaming, yeah, who cares? For the unlucky gamers who haven't been able to pick up a Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order, you can test your luck at participating Best Buy locations. An email from the retailer says that they will have a limited inventory of the Nintendo Switch 2 systems, games, and accessories. It's unclear if they will have both Nintendo Switch SKUs available. Regardless, it's nice to know. So where's the list at? Like, how do you know what? I feel like I'd imagine this is only going to be major cities. I would not expect this to come to bumfuck Georgia. Best Buy came in clutch. It's going to be a limited supply. I wouldn't get your hopes up. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this is only going to be major cities. Also, another thing you have to take into consideration too, the human element. I remember when I used to buy physical copies of 2K and I would get the $100 edition of it. Like 3 years in a row, UPS stole my shit. Like they knew what day that shit came out. I can see a world where Best Buy employees low-key buy it for themselves, the Switch 2. And then you show up in person to get a stock and thinking it's in stock because the website says it. And they're like, oh, we just sold out. Like the employee is technically going to have first dibs because if the store opens at 9 a.m., and they're there at 7 a.m., trust and believe at 8:59 a.m., soon as it hits 9 o'clock on the dot, that damn scanner gun gonna hit the Switch 2. Oh, guys, we're all sold out. Yo, dumbass waited in line till fucking... And you was up at 3 in the morning waiting in line till 9 a.m. The employee stole it from you. Now you sitting there like... Yeah, they got the... And then they got the employee discount. So I don't know. Yeah, setting up a tent, you didn't wash your ass. I wouldn't trust this. I wouldn't trust this. Well, physical gaming is dead across all platforms if this is going to be the norm. Unfortunately, and it's crazy too because I feel like physical media has made a strong comeback. People want to own the things, but I feel like unfortunately we've succumbed to the idea of we were so enamored by the convenience of digital products. We didn't see what they were doing behind closed doors. The long-term goal was always to make sure that we didn't own anything, but a lot of us couldn't see it until it's too late. That's why I say support physical media where you can. Button made me drop my phone. Let me know when the Switch 2 OLED edition comes out. I don't care when I get one at this point. It's like, whatever, dude. In non-shocking news, former Call of Duty developer thinks that the franchise has ran out of ideas. Wow. Do you feel like the Call of Duty franchise has gotten stale? If so, you're not the only one, as even the developers who work on it feel the same. Chance Glasgow, one of the original members of Infinity Ward, shared details on his experience as one of the developers who left the Medal of Honor franchise to work on Call of Duty. Glasgow also talks about what he thinks about the Call of Duty franchise right now. The game, The Precinct, is a sleeper hit right now. The Precinct? What is that? Is that you play as a cop? I'm not playing no games about cops. Glasgow commented on the shift of development from Medal of Honor for Electronic Arts to Activision for Call of Duty and gave them the freedom to do things EA wouldn't allow. Glasgow shared, we knew we could make a really good game. Activision gave us the freedom to do things we couldn't on Medal of Honor, but it was still a new franchise. After we shipped the game, people would ask what I did, and I said I made video games. They'd ask which one, and I'd said Call of Duty, and they'd be like, what's that? It didn't have a big spike in sales right away. It just climbed gradually as the word got out. Multiplayer really hooked people, and over time it became huge. I wouldn't say it peaked at Modern Warfare 2, but that was probably the best game we ever made. Nah, I feel like people forget that era when Call of Duty was actually a really niche thing.
Now I can afford a twist for my life.
Call of Duty went mainstream with the original Modern Warfare. Imagine being a dev actively working on a game and you're like, man, this shit sucks. I say that all the time. Like, these suits want you to pump out the same thing over and over when you have these artists, these genius artists that want to create really dope shit. And a perfect example, but they can't because the publisher is funding the game and they say you need to make X, Y, and Z because we think we know what's best. It's like somebody who uses AI art trying to tell an artist how to fucking draw a comic book or a manga or whatever. It's like, it's not the same fucking thing, bro. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. And it's unfortunate because I think the perfect example of this is Expedition 33. Expedition 33's team is a small team of like 33 developers made up of former Ubisoft employees. They were disgruntled with Ubisoft. They didn't like the direction the company was going, so they made their own little small studio. And look what happens when you allow people to make what the fuck they want to make. They make something that they're inspired by and they love. And it turns out to be one of the best games in a long time, apparently. They come into the meeting pulling statistics about what themes appeal to what demographic and what not. And that's just not how art works. You can't be completely number driven on art. Like, a lot of times art is feelings too. And like, it's hard to feel that out for people who don't understand that. When asked by News 9 how he felt seeing the franchise grow, Glasgow didn't hold back and admitted that while he doesn't play a lot of Call of Duty anymore, he does jump into Warzone from time to time. As for the franchise, Glasgow compared it to the Simpsons TV show in the sense that it's been around so long that it feels like it ran out of ideas. That or like Family Guy. It's almost like the Simpsons. It's been around so long that it feels like they've run out of ideas at times. It kind of has wandered into left field, and I still enjoy playing Warzone. I've spent more time making World War II games than America was actually in World War II. I've been said America has a weird fascination with World War II. I've been said that shit, bro. Let it go, Paw. Let it go. So moving to modern settings felt refreshing. These days, I don't play much outside of Warzone, Glasgow commented. He said that shit is tired. And to be fair, how many shooting games can you make in the realm of Call of Duty? I feel like the best case scenario for Activision is they need to give it a rest. Activate some of their dormant IPs, and then also give their developer, like, when's the last time we got a new Activision game, like a new IP? Activision, make a new fucking IP. Make a new IP, activate some of those dorm prototype? Are we being for real? When did that come out? Like 2011? Prototype, release date, game. Sekiro? Yeah, but Sekiro, don't do that. When I say Activision, I mean their in-house teams. Prototype might actually be. Sekiro was published by Activision, but that is 100% From Software's idea. That's From Software's baby. They just paid the bill for it. I'm talking about in-house shit that they make, like Tony Hawk or no, they don't. I think they just published Spyro. Crash, Guitar Hero. Don't do that. Y'all giving Activision way too much credit talking about some Sekiro. Get the fuck out of here. Prototype 1 was so good. They should bring this franchise back. Make a new IP, bro. I think the best case scenario, if they want to continue to milk Call of Duty, just let us miss it. Like, go to every other year, maybe every other like every 3 years. The annual release thing needs to go, and this applies to everything. Fucking 2K, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty. Make some new games. Expedition 33 has proven people want new games. South of Midnight has proven people want new games. Everything don't need to be a goddamn sequel. Transformers and Prototype. Oh, they did publish Transformers. That was a good game. The Spark of Ultron series, or whatever that shit was. War on Cybertron. That was a good series. It gets burnt out. I miss the era of the trilogy and then move on. The trilogy, move 3 games, we move on. These motherfuckers have gotten so high with the numbering of the games, they don't even number the games anymore, which is another psychological trick. Y'all know that, right? Instead of calling it Call of Duty 4, they'll call it Call of Duty The Fall of America. Because subconsciously, when people see very large numbers like 7, it turns them off, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, it's a cash grab."
Parents were followed in crime alley.
But you know what doesn't make people think of something as a cash grab? Instead of calling it Assassin's Creed 20, you call it Assassin's Creed Shadows. You see what I'm saying? A little psychological trick, in case you didn't know. What else I got for you? Take a fucking break, Activision. Take a fucking break. Speaking of who's not taking a break, Fallout has been renewed for season 3 already with Amazon. Season 2 has not came out yet. Season 2, not only has it not came out, we're still a ways out. It doesn't come out till December. And it's been renewed for season 3. I hope season 2 is as good as season 1, and I hope they're not getting ahead of themselves. You see Ubisoft got 9 Assassin's Creed games in development. Where you read that at? What the fuck? I know there's Assassin's Creed Jade coming, the mobile game. Assassin's Creed Hex, which is like that witchcraft shit. I don't know what else is coming though. I think there's one in like the ancient Aztecs, like Mexico or some shit. Oh yeah, the Black Flag remake. It might be 1,000. What's this article you linked? Here's a sneak peek of the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes video game. Where's the sneak peek at? The studio has given an update to the game along with a sneak peek of the Snake Eyes character model. We are hard at work on our game centered on Snake Eyes, the legendary ninja commando from G.I. Joe, and we wanted to share a glimpse of the awesome work our team is doing. Here's a peek. What do you want me? Who linked this? What do you want me to do with this? Look at this picture of this nigga's arm. Oh, what the fuck do you want me to do with this shit, bro? Oh shit. I truly believe the majority of new shows shouldn't be more than like 2 seasons. Man, I miss the era when like new sitcoms was coming out all the time. Let's see. What else I got for ya? Oh yeah, so that got renewed for season 3. I'm not like a super G.I. Joe fan. I'm gonna try to get into G.I. Joe with the Energon universe. There's a new comic book coming out tomorrow. It had a picture of a Transformer and a G.I. Joe on the cover. They're like combining the universes. So I'm gonna try to get into the Energon shit. I'm gonna probably cop number 1 if I find it in the store. But yeah, I've never really read G.I. Joe. I was never really into G.I. Joe. Was always a meme to me. Like, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Where's the G.I. hose? All right, buddy. Caitlin Ritter will officially return as Jessica Jones in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. That's how the movies are going to. You think the movies are going to go to the Energon universe app, so it's actually worth picking up and collecting that shit? The Combine is at the end of the recent Transformed movie. Oh, so they teased it? I didn't watch the last Transformers movie. You talking about the one that everybody said was really good? The animated one, I think? G.I. was teased. Oh, I got to watch that shit. Okay, so if I see it in the store tomorrow, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to start collecting that then. Y'all reminded me I need to watch that. I forgot about that fucking movie. The Beast Wars joint. Oh, I did see the Beast Wars one. I walked out midway in the movie. That movie's ass. I thought y'all were talking about the animated one that came out like a year ago. Ethos kept saying it was like the best movie of the year. The trailers didn't sell it. I'm not watching that Beast Wars shit. I watch that shit on YouTube. I'm not watching that. That movie sucks. I'm just sick of that live action Transformer shit, bro. It's just not good to me, man. It's not fucking good to me. I'm all Transformed the fuck out. But yeah, she's coming back. So more cigarettes, more alcohol, more self-loathing to join Matt Murdock because he's been self-loathing as well. So just watch the end credits. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Random. I hope Jason Tatum has a speedy recovery. Nah, facts. You never want to see anybody hurt, but fuck Boston too. At the same time, you feel me? Yeah, more depression. You're not trying to transform and roll out anymore? Nah, I'm good. Let me turn my air on. It's kind of hot in my fucking house, and then I'm gonna get into this next batch. Big Ock. Back. Your mom's got the right stuff. Would you get a Snake Eyes comic book for your collection? I've seen it in the stores. Isn't there an ongoing series? I'm just not in the G.I. Joe, but I think I've seen it on the shelves. I don't understand. Like, what's the appeal of G.I. Joe? I'm not going to lie. It just feels like dude, bro, 80s military shit. I always looked at G.I. Joe as like niggas who's too scared to be in the military or some shit. I don't know. America, that's the appeal. It feels like American propaganda. I think that's why I can never really get into it. America, freedom. What else I got for you? One more batch, kind of a half batch of articles, then we're gonna hop into the sub box. We got a new rumor regarding the Switch 2 physical copies of the game, possibly explaining why the games aren't on the physical copy of the goddamn cartridge. But before we get into it, for those who are just coming through, I am giving away a free copy of South of Midnight. So if you don't own Game Pass and you wanted to try the game out, I got an extra copy of the game. The giveaway is pinned to the top of the Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the description box below. All you got to do is follow me on Instagram. If you're already following me, just unfollowing me, then follow me there, whatever. You got till next Tuesday before I do like another giveaway. So if you want to enter the giveaway, hit the link, hit the link, hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. I'll drop it in the chat one last time. All right. Back to the article. New leak may explain why so many Switch 2 physicals are game keys only. One of the biggest what's the new game I'm going to stream? I'm going to start South of Midnight after this batch of articles. That's why I'm giving away the code. I'll save this 1 second. One of the biggest talking points out of the Switch 2 reveal was Nintendo's new game key cards. For those who missed it, the physical cartridges won't contain the game itself, but rather a download key to access the title digitally. Just to correct this sentence, some games will have the game on the cartridge, but from my understanding, it seems like that won't be the case a lot of the time. Most of the physical copies will be digital keys, basically. And you know, I hope they mark on the box which actually has the game on the fucking cartridge. That would be helpful. So because I'm not gonna lie, if I pay $90 for a physical copy and it's just a download, that's gonna piss me off. We've already seen this format confirmed for the likes of Street Fighter 6, Split Fiction, Star Wars Outlaw, and many other titles. And now a new leak may explain why this is. They do? Good. Last week, Dexterra reported that the Guilty Gear Strive developer Arc System Works has been hacked, leading to a boatload of leaks regarding the studio's upcoming titles and updates. According to the leaker, one piece of info out of the hack suggests that Nintendo's only offering very limited format options for third-party Switch 2 releases, potentially explaining why so many are turning to the game key card option. Translation: the developers are cool with you owning their games, but Nintendo's not. This is strike number 3. Now, if you missed the stream yesterday, I said, because if you missed the news yesterday, the new terms of service when the Switch 2 comes out, Nintendo reserves the right to brick your console if they feel like you are homebrewing, hacking, or using any type of emulators. They will get on your account and brick your whole fucking console. Now you got these $90 physical games that don't have the game on the key, and now it sounds like they're fucking over developers. They're making it so it's super hard. It sounds like from what I'm reading, it's making it so they have to jump through several hoops to make it so that we can own it. And these people probably have limited resources. So this is strike number 3. They are being anti-consumer, and this is why I said I don't really care about the Switch 2. I'll get one out when I get one if I care enough, but like I'm not gonna be constantly refreshing the page for the Switch 2. You're not gonna catch me constantly refreshing the page, fighting with bots just so I can buy something that's been tariffed off the woo-wah, and I don't even own it. Oh, and I can wake up tomorrow and that shit bricked. Because in the terms of service, it said if they feel like you're violating their terms of service, not that they actually find you doing something. So if they feel like it, they can brick your shit. But anyways, you bricked up, nigga. What?
Only lame niggas say that shit.
Anyways, You got the game key cards, what it looks like? The fuck are you talking about, dude? Game key cards are different from the regular game boxes because they don't contain the full game data. Instead, the game key card is your key to downloading the full game. After it's downloaded, okay, so check the... Okay, so it'll say it right here if it's just a digital download. So if the box doesn't have this, it actually contains the physical game. If it does have this, let me zoom in for y'all. So, you know, we getting educated. Get ready for the Switch 2. You'll know it has the physical. So when you in Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Costco, wherever you shop at, Amazon, make sure to look for this label. Yeah, it's literally the silver lining. The silver lining states it's a digital download. You don't want this on the box. You're wasting your money. You're paying more and getting less. And I could argue you're wasting plastic. Destroying the fucking, not to get all woke on anybody, but it's like you're destroying the environment even more for what? We're just wasting fucking plastic, bruh. Nintendo. Back to what I was talking about, though. According to Necroleap's tweet, studios have just 3 options when it comes to launching on the Switch 2. He said people gotta read. Oh my God. I gotta read. I knew it was the new Luigi's Mansion because I saw Luigi on a picture, but I couldn't read the words. And now I got to read the words at the bottom to know if it's digital or physical. You know, it's funny. That really is somebody's reality, man. It's fucking crazy. Read, nigga, read. When it comes to launching on the Switch 2, a digital-only release, a game key card codenamed Potion is a leak apparently, or a 64-gigabyte full game cartridge. If the leak is true and a 64-gigabyte cart really is the only choice to release a full game physically on the Switch 2, it makes a lot of sense that the developers would opt out of the key card solution over the inflated cost of the higher storage option. So they're fucking the developers over. So basically, the physical version can only hold 64 gigabytes. What happens when you make a game that's larger than 64 gigabytes? And if anybody has been playing any type of modern games, especially like a Call of Duty, you know these games is at least 80 gigabytes, 100 gigabytes. So because they're limiting it to 64 gigabytes, it forces it to be a digital download. Nintendo.
Nigga, you ain't funny. Only lame niggas say that shit.
Yeah, I don't like that, bro. That's whack. Like, what's the purpose of that, bro? What the fuck is the purpose of that? You know, the invention of CDs, what made it great in comparison to cartridges? For those unaware, cartridges are very expensive to produce. That's what made the original PlayStation so innovative when they introduced the CD-ROM to gaming, because the CD-ROM has a higher storage capacity and they're cheaper to make. It's just cheap little plastic. Versus the cartridge, you got to get this hard ass plastic and you got to get all this stuff on the extra shit. Yeah, so you get extra storage. It was extra, and then the Blu-ray took it to like another level. Why just make it a fucking CD? It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it, man. I don't get what Nintendo's doing. I don't know why they won't switch. I'm not gonna lie, like the Switch 2, based off what we're seeing so far, is already leaving a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie, if Nintendo does not come out with some fucking bangers, like some exclusives that's like you got to be there, you cannot miss, we might be having another Wii U on our hands. Not sales wise, because this thing is already sold well from the pre-orders, but kind of like the consensus, the people's like opinion of it. The Wii U didn't just not sell well. People weren't fond of it. I could see people being kind of about the Switch 2 because it's anti-consumer. Which means if people are kind of towards it, the initial sales could be good, but it might slow down. It might slow down. Because the new Donkey Kong looks cool, but do I have to play it? No. Metroid 4, do I have to play it? No. That Dusk Bloods, yeah, I think Dusk Bloods is going to be a test for the Switch 2. That game better be a fucking banger, bro. This makes me want to Steam Deck even more. Yeah, especially because of what Steam, that's actually a very valid, we can use that to pivot. Especially because on the opposite end of the spectrum, since we're talking about hardwares, Steam Deck's verified program is expanding to other hardware running Steam OS like the Legion Go S. While Nintendo's leaning more towards being anti-consumer, Valve is being more pro-consumer. You can get a refund on any game that doesn't have more than 2 hours on it. Steam
Your sub is cool, cool, but honestly,
Yo, shout out to Ibisu with the sub.
ideology
Appreciate
you
it.
subscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
You can have Steam family sharing with up to 5 people. 5 friends can all share their games. And then you got the Steam Deck. They're now opening up their verified program. For those unaware who don't know what Steam...
subs. With this money,
Shout out to Ibisu.
Throat from my favorite streetwalker on Pumpkin Hill.
Shout out to Ibisu with the 5 get the subs. Appreciate it. For those unaware, the Steam verified program is Valve's incentive to get developers to put their games to work on the Steam Deck efficiently, like run well, you know, at a solid frame rate. They have a program called Steam Deck Verified. So if you choose to optimize your new games for the Steam Deck, you'll get basically free promotion.
As a token of my...
You'll get free promotion basically on the homepage because the device is Steam Deck Verified. Now,
voted for Trump. That's like chickens being for KFC.
got you, Captain America. Now, does that mean the game that's not Steam Deck Verified can't run on the Steam Deck? No, it might, but it might not run as well, and it's also no guaranteed. But when you see a game as Steam Deck Verified, you know for a fact it's going to run. They're expanding this program, because I already read this article. They're expanding this program to other handhelds. So they're not being stingy about what can run on what. They're welcoming everybody as long as it's running the Steam OS, because for those unaware, you can now, the OS that the Steam Deck runs on, you can also run it on the Legion Go, the MSA Claw, the ROG Ally, all these new handhelds that are coming out. You can just download the Steam OS. And now you also are part of the Steam Verified program, so you're going to know whether your games are optimized or not. So on one hand, you got Nintendo over here being anti-consumer, and on the other, you got Steam making sure they're providing enough information for consumers to purchase games, making educated purchases, basically. And it's funny because you just said in the chat, in the YouTube chat, this is pushing me more towards the Steam Deck. So there's some Steam Deck news I saved for y'all. Basically, it's getting more support. Shit, I might get a ROG Ally. Yeah, it's making me think. I was like, damn, maybe because I know the ROG Ally 2 is about to come out, which is going to be the most I can't talk right now. It's going to be the most powerful handheld on the market. I was like, man, maybe I should just get the ROG Ally 2 and put Steam OS on it instead of getting a Steam Deck, you know? Just some food for thought. Betting the ROG Ally 2 is going to have Steam OS to save costs. It's possible. You should have got a Steam Deck. It's the best thing for busy gamers. I'm trying to read more chat. So that's your Steam Deck update. That was your Nintendo update. 64 gigabytes on the cartridge. Like, what are we talking? What are we in fucking 2012, bitch? The fuck? And remember, if this is on the box when you're Switch 2 game shopping, that means it's a digital download. Don't get caught with your pants. I don't want to hear nobody coming in the chat, you know, a year from now, TBH, I was at fucking Target. I paid $90, $92 with tax. I put the cartridge in the fucking Switch 2 and it started making me download the shit. TBH, I live in rural America. I live in Willacoochee, Georgia. It took me 3 days to download the 100 gigabytes. Be like, nigga, I told you on stream, look on the fucking box. It said, did it say the game is a digital down? I didn't want to read though. All right, nigga, well, yo bad. Because I mean, jokes aside, you know, good internet is not available everywhere in the world. So like that's why some people are big on physical. They don't want to have to down, especially if you're mainly a single player gamer. But I put the info out there, so at least y'all know if you're getting into the Switch 2 shit early on. I just can't deal with Nintendo anymore. They're charging full price for Breath of the Wild for the 3rd time, and it didn't even have the DLC. It didn't even have. That's the funny part. It didn't even have the DLC. What tablet do you use for reading? I might cop. I got a Samsung tablet. It's an old one Samsung gave to me a few years ago when I was still living in Florida. The Samsung Galaxy S7 Plus. It's really nice. I'm just reading on it. So, I mean, it gets the job done. I think the new one is the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus or something like that. What are you reading? Comic books. I just caught up on Absolute Batman. And I read Captain Planet too this past weekend. It's not that deep. It's never that deep. TBH, I'm in my grandma's house. She got Comcast Essential. That shit sound terrible. Why'd you move from Florida? Had a whole TV show I was hosting. Comcast hired me. I was a television host. Maybe you're new. I don't know. Maybe you're new. No, not the Hurricanes. Moved to LA because I got a really nice job. That's why. Man said he'd be laying on his stomach, feet in the air, reading comics. Nah, y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Y'all doing too much. Nintendo's fully embracing their villain era. Hey, you live long enough to become the villain. You live long enough to become the villain. I know a lot of y'all wanted to go to the Waffle House. Tekken 8 boss says he's trying to get the Waffle House in Tekken 8, but so far, no luck. For some time now, Tekken fans have been asking for a trip to the Waffle House, not in real life, mind you, but in game. And while it sounds like Tekken 8's director is fishing for it, there hasn't been a bit on the line from the Waffle House. On Twitter, Tekken's game director Harada has been responding to fans still eagerly asking for a Waffle House stage in Tekken 8. It's a frequent demand that's gained a lot of steam as Harada himself has expressed interest in learning more on the matter. Harada said he fully understands fans' requests, so much so, in fact, that he's already been thinking about it and apparently taken action to try to make something happen. Over the past year or more, I've actually tried to make contact through several different channels, said Harada on Twitter. However, this is purely my own speculation. I suspect the lack of response may be due to the fact that the project I'm known for revolves around fighting-themed video games, which if I had to take an educated guess, he's correct. We all here in America know niggas be fighting at the Waffle House. And I'm sure Waffle House knows that. But to be fair, I've never seen the CEO of Waffle House come out on social media and say, hey man, we love that you niggas are hosting Rage in the Cage, WrestleMania at 3 a.m. after the club at Waffle House. We just love that this is our brand. It's one of those things that's kind of like a gray area. They just let it be. But I've never seen the CEO come out and be like, yo, we love having Hell in the Cell at Waffle House. I don't know why you would want to do that. So he's probably ignoring the emails, like trying to act like it doesn't exist. But I'd say you should probably just embrace it. Just to let you know, DC and Marvel sells big books. Yeah, I know, Jers. I know they're called omnibuses and paperbacks. I know. I don't want those. I purposely buy the singles. Though I buy to collect, not just to read. And them paperbacks ain't worth nothing. He said invalid reasons. I legit don't think there's any sweeping it under the rug. It sounds like you could put Waffle House in any game and they just don't notice or care. Fight Night Round 3 Waffle House Edition. To be honest, within the bounds of what I can say, I fully understand that you guys' requests. That's precisely why I had considered taking on this challenge. In fact, I had already been thinking about it quite a time ago. Oh, that's what he says right there. Yep. The fighting game, the fighting themed video game. That being said, if, like I suggested earlier, using a different name or format is acceptable as long as the core message is maintained, then I'd be willing to seriously reconsider it. So he's saying we might not be able to do Waffle House, but maybe we can do Waffle Home. You could do the iconic yellow with a building, parking lot. It'd be obvious what the fuck it was supposed to be. Would y'all be cool with that? They just did Waffle Home or Pancake House. McDowell's, yeah, McDowell's. The waffle crib. You still might be open to a lawsuit though. That's the problem, because it's not just copyright protects a lot of different things. The iconic yellow, that might be under, with the building, that might be under copyright. Shit, if they get the Waffle House and Tekken 8, maybe I'll boot it up one last stream just to get some games in, just start some fights. Do an open lobby. We'd be like, we only fighting in the Waffle House. He tweeted he would call it a Hustle House. As long as it has like that iconic yellow, like the Waffle House, that's the main thing. That's how you would know. Like, as long as it has that yellow, that's what you would need, even if you call it a Hustle House or whatever. But if it's like yellow, or if it's like red, it wouldn't be the same. Or blue, like some random color or some shit like that. It's got to be obvious what you're parodying, basically. We need the cooks in the background as well. Yeah, you need the cooks in the back. Why not Cracker Barrel collab? Because, you know, we're not supposed to eat at Cracker Barrel, guys. That's a slave auction. We've been over this chat. I talked about this years ago on my stream. Never eat at the Cracker Barrel. Because as soon as you show up to the Cracker Barrel, they're gonna put you in a potato sack and you're going to wake up one day on a plantation. No, thank you, bro. Waffle House with stage hazards and items on it, like a big battlefield. What would be the hazards? like throwing pancake syrup in a nigga eye or some shit, throwing waffles like the Destructo disc, cut a nigga in half. Hard ass waffle. It'd be young niggas in the background and shit. Shit getting thrown out the window of the jukebox, the fryer. That shit be fucking funny. Hit niggas upside the head with pans and shit like that. I read this article already. Better late than never. Twitch is testing a feature we've wanted for years. The YouTube crowd, you guys been had it since day one. Basically, it sounds like Twitch is currently beta testing your ability to live rewind. You can do it on YouTube for those who have never watched a stream on YouTube. When you're watching a stream, you can choose to watch it live, or you can go back and watch any point of the stream before the VOD is even done. Twitch is trying to bring that to Twitch finally. So for all the people that be coming through to the Twitch stream and be like, oh man, I missed X, Y, and Z, it's eventually going to be coming to Twitch, which would be very beneficial for people who like to watch live esports. I think that's the main inspiration behind finally bringing it. I think Twitch needs to do more, period. I feel like it's been like 2 years since Twitch has come out with any new features. They've been very stagnant, which is never good for a business. They need to innovate across the board and bring more tools that are supposed to help people grow. They came out with the For You page, like TikTok, but I feel like that's helped nobody. Does anybody scroll on the For You page on Twitch? Only took Amazon 10 years, and they have infinite resources. That's the funny part. Yeah, I don't do that shit either. I'm not gonna lie. I find that I don't like it. I think it would have been better if they put it in the side menu, and then if I choose to go to the For You page, cool. But I hate when you load the Twitch app and it starts on the For You page. I want to see my follow list before anything else. The shit's fucking annoying. Because it's always like random people that I don't watch on my For You page. If I want to find somebody new, then let me scroll. What else I got for ya? Oh, somebody linked this. Star Wars Battlefront quietly returns from the dead. Why would I care about this? I don't play this shit. The third-person shooter from Electronic Arts hasn't really gone anywhere, but over the past few weeks, it's seen a resurgence in players. Star Wars in general has had a good couple months. Yep, Andor Season 2. I was one of the players, funnily enough, and while it was still a little difficult to find a full match on the Xbox, it was surprising to see so many people still playing. Who linked this? Why would I care that niggas is playing this game, bro? I'm not playing this shit. I'm going to the sub box. Why is that news? Like... Hey guys, everybody's playing this game from fucking 2017. I'm glad y'all finding games, man. I won't be there. Let me switch my account. Go to the sub box. What if Cooper Flag is trash? It's always a possibility. You don't know how good somebody's going to be in the NBA till they get there, because there are a lot of people that they thought were going to be bums. They end up being. Remember, Joker was drafted like what, 44 or something like that. It's always possible. You never know until you get there. We've seen the intent. He looks like he'll be good though, usually from the eye test. Yeah, he could be Christian Laettner. We don't know until you actually see. You got to give him like at least 2 or 3 years. What's your thoughts on Absolute Mr. Freeze? I like the reimagining of the story with the parents and stuff like that. And I know this week it's supposed to continue that. So I like it. I like all the changes. Like I like in Absolute Batman how they changed it to where Bruce grew up with, I think what they're hinting at is, because spoilers, whatever, you niggas don't read anyway. In Absolute Batman, Bruce grows up in Crime Alley as a trench baby, and he's best friends with a group of guys, and one of them is the Riddler. One is a black dude named something Croc. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be Killer Croc. It's like his actual rogues gallery. They're his best friends. He grows up with them. Greg Oden, nigga, what? Oh, you talking about the number one players. But he's best friends with the Penguin and shit. Yeah, he actually grows up with the rogues gallery. And where I think they're going, because they're kind of clashing, he does eventually reveal he's Batman to them in the books. I'm spoiling shit. And they didn't like that he hid that from them for obvious reasons. And I feel like where it's going is eventually friends are going to become enemies. But right now they're friends in the book, which I like that spin on it. And I like what they did with Absolute Freeze. Read the books. I don't even like Batman, but I like it so far. They gonna kill his mom. Watch. I wouldn't be surprised. There's gonna be something that makes him go batshit crazy. I have a feeling they might become the Robins. That'd be an interesting twist. They become the Robins. That does sound really interesting. Read it. It's worth reading. I co-sign Absolute Batman. This is coming from somebody. I'm not a Batman fan. Y'all know I've been slandered that nigga, bro. But I fuck with the changes of it. It's a much more grounded story. Wait, so he was beating their ass at night. They was hanging up. No, they're not villains. They're not villains at this point because there's only 8. The 8th issue comes out tomorrow. So right now there's only 7 issues out. They're just friends that'll be hanging out and doing shit. They be shooting dice and playing cards and shit. And his Batmobile is ridiculous. I wonder what the Court of Owls would be in Absolute. I wonder if they'll be there, period. I will say this much from what I read from Absolute Batman. I could see it, because you know, like every 10 years they come out with a new Batman cartoon. I could see it getting animated, although we just got one on Amazon. It's different enough, because you know, you got like the Batman, the animated, you got the Amazon one, Batman Brave and the Bold, you got the Justice League shit. I can see it becoming an animated show or a movie eventually. It's different enough. The Court of Owls will be members of Diddy's Freak Off. Adult animation, hopefully. Yeah, adult animation, because it is gritty. It is gritty as fuck. My bad. I'm over here spoiling shit. Read, niggas, read. The new issue comes out tomorrow, so it's a perfect time to get into it. I feel like Hush might get it before the Absolute Universe. This weekend I plan on catching up on I don't know. I'm either read Superman, Wonder Woman. I'm gonna definitely read Martian Manhunter and Green Lantern, because there's only 2 issues out for those. And Flash, I'll probably do those. Can we add YNs to the list of shit we need to abolish with the 50-50 dates? Yeah, I'm tired of hearing that shit too. You seen the Cavs got eliminated? They've been frauds, nigga. Y'all sound shocked. It's the city of Cleveland. It's cursed. Nobody cares. You guys are regular season warriors. We need an absolute Aquaman. I'm good off that. I'm good off that Dolphin Rider. If I would prefer, I thought about this morning. I would prefer an absolute Static Shock. DC has been, ever since they bought the rights to it, they've been slandered. They haven't been doing that nigga correctly. Let's get an absolute Static. I would prefer that. Shit, I'll take anybody from the Milestone universe. You said, where can I read? I don't know, nigga. Go to your LCS. Go to your local comic book shop. Man said a Dolphin Rider. He was a slur. I mean, is he not? Is he not? That nigga's a crustaceous rider. Nigga be riding around. What? How many different ways can we tell a story about a nigga who rides seahorses to fucking battles and shit? Woo! Get this shit the fuck out my face, bro. Get this shit out my face. At least Namor a nigga about this shit, bro. He's like, yeah, I ride dolphins, but I beat your ass. Like, whoa. Like, I like 2021 Static and Hardwire. I didn't say it was bad. I just said I feel like they leaving a lot of money on the table, man. We need them to do something different. What's going on in the Shutbox though? Hogwarts Legacy, Nintendo Switch 2 gameplay comparison. Don't care. DC was the worst thing to happen to Milestone, buried like Drake does. Yeah, Milestone's an example of why it's important to own your shit, because it was a black universe, and they probably thought, it was probably with good intentions there. They probably thought, oh, if we move our characters into the DC universe, it'll get more recognition. We'll go more mainstream. And what happened is DC shelved them, unfortunately. That's why ownership is important. It's better to have a small niche core audience that appreciates you than to get fucking shelved and now you got nothing. But I hope to see an absolute Static. I read that apparently there's 2 more books that haven't came out yet. I don't know if it's true. Are there any hardcore comic book fans in the chat? Apparently DC's working on 2 more Absolute Universe characters. They haven't been announced. So I'm hoping that it's absolute Static. That's a super reach, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got an absolute Aquaman. I don't want that shit, bro. Absolute Cyborg. I couldn't see a solo run. Maybe Absolute Titans, but I couldn't see a solo Cyborg. Absolute Blue Beetle would be cool too. True. When's the last time Blue Beetle got a comic book? There was a kid in my comic book store last week. He was looking for a Blue Beetle comic book, and his mom didn't know shit about comic books. I was listening. I could hear that because it's a small store. Like a year ago, he was looking for Blue Beetle, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's not a run going on right now. He must have just saw the movie. He was a Mexican. He was Hispanic, I think. I was like, he must have just seen Blue Beetle, because I was like, I don't think there's a run going on. You said a year ago, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to buy it in store. One is Absolute Catwoman. The other we don't know. I'm not reading that shit. Absolute Catwoman. I'm not reading that. I'll buy it just to collect it. Like maybe like the first issue, but I'm not reading that. Hopefully the other one's good. Absolute Catwoman. All right, what else we got? Dr. Catwoman. Yeah, absolute gooner. That's what that shit really is, bro. Absolute gooner. That's fucking funny. Ironheart. Oh, we finally got an Ironheart trailer. DC dick rides Batman so hard. That shit is overwhelming. I will say, if you're trying to get into it, if you walk into a comic book store, it's very overwhelming because there's like 15 different runs of Batman going on right now, and I don't understand why. As someone who's just getting back into it myself, I recommend a good jumping on point is just read the Absolute Universe if you like DC. It's their version of like Marvel's Ultimate. They reset the unit. It's a whole different universe, but there's like 12 other different Batman runs. Don't read that shit. It's too much, bro. And then it costs all that money. Is this the game you was talking about, the precinct in the chat? This is a police game. I'm not playing. I'll look at it, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not buying that shit. Fucking cop ass game. The cop game is not a cop. He's their moneymaker. So I've heard. Norgin. Yeah, that shit is fire. Why you like being a cop a little too much for me, nigga? Enshrouded. Let me see. Let me be the judge of this shit, bro. The precinct.
Averno City is losing the war on crime.
I'm tired of seeing Batman and Spider-Man, honestly. Yeah, that's why I'm buying other stuff.
In the grip of gang violence. There are daily high-speed pursuits across the city. And this just in, another armed robbery is in progress.
Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's...
I would take absolute Black Lightning. I would take that.
Car theft in progress at Litchfield.
We got a vehicle fire here.
Why should I be excited about this? This looks like a bootleg version of the original 2 Grand Theft Auto games.
We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are.
Central, get the cell ready.
We got you.
The ones out there making the hard choices. Okay, buddy. Fucking discriminating against people is not that hard, nigga. See, I can't support this shit, bro.
Scumbag.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress, shots fired.
Okay, kid, you wanted the real deal?
Like, games like this are so disingenuous. We're the ones out there making the hard fucking I don't know if you guys can tell, I don't like cops. But games like this are so disingenuous because you come like, oh, we're out here making the hard fucking choices. This is not the average cop's lifestyle. The average cop is eating a 12-pack of donuts, sitting on their ass, meter maids, writing tickets for niggas, just bothering people, discriminating against people. The white lady in the back is fucking stealing shit at a Target and they're following you in the store. That's what the average cop does. Just harassing people. Yeah,
this is it.
Be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Yeah, planting evidence. I smell weed on you. I've never smoked a day in my life. Get your bitch ass on, bro. What do you want credit for? The perfect vibes when we use it? If it's a YouTube video, the description box is fine. Don't overthink it, dog. Don't overthink it. I ain't tripping off of it. I'm not gonna come running after you, I promise. It's not that deep. I actually have a new pack of beats. I was gonna upload it on Sunday, but I need cover art. I don't have any ideas for the cover art yet, so like I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. But it looks like a streamer game. It's tack based. Okay, well that Star Wars game is tack based. I'd rather play Star Wars. You good, dog? You said what genre? It's a mix of New Jack Swing, hip hop, funk, black ass shit. My personal favorite type of music, basically.
Hey, how long has it been? 2 years? I almost lost hope of hearing from you again.
It's just one.
And I named all the levels. I named all the beats after Sonic.
One of these days.
All right. Keep your secret, Madam Mystery.
Mercury, you ready?
You are more than you appear.
I have no clue what I'm looking at.
Check for clues. Find the pricks who did this.
Oh, it's a murder history.
What a good, loyal dog you
said petty? Nah, not petty. It actually makes sense. A lot of early Sonic music, for those of you unaware, Yeah, I know Lo-Fi Girl. What about her? Do that, but with your character? Nah, I don't want to copy them. I'm trying to do something different. For those unaware, like the first few Sonic games, if you go back, you want to know why Sonic's music is so fucking good? Because it's black ass music. A lot of the early Sonic games is inspired by New Edition, Bobby Brown. It's all New Jack Swing shit, bro. Michael Jackson, yeah.
Me to unsub from Poison Ivy's OnlyFans before Selena sees this.
So like that's actually why I named all the beats after like Sonic shit, because like a lot of Sonic music is that era of music.
This was your mess to prevent.
This game look. What this look like? What's the game from Remedy? Where the old girl had powers, purple powers too. This look like the bootleg version of that shit. Control. Yeah, this ain't controlled. This is uncontrolled. This the premium Newgrounds edition, uncontrolled.
I got into more.
All right, let's see. Oh, speaking of, because we were just talking about comic books. I don't know if Marvel's trying to sabotage this show or not, but I don't know if y'all know. I just recently found out Ironheart finished filming like 2 years ago. They're finally putting out the show. Ironheart is a new suit wearer. She's not the new Iron Man, but you know, she's the new Iron Man, basically. She appeared in Wakanda Forever. The show is about to come out. It's been done for 2 years. And we're just now getting fucking trailers. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna sabotage this shit, bro.
As a kid, going to comic book shops.
And it's directed by Ryan Coogler, for those unaware. By the way, we've got no promotion for this show over the last 2 years. Sinners blows up, and all of a sudden, they got Ryan Coogler in the front, like, oh, let's talk about Riri Williams. I don't know. It kind of feels kind of fishy to me. Like, this shit has been done, and after the success of Sinners, now they want to promote the shit.
X Factor and Wolverine. When Ironheart came out, I remember the buzz around the industry. I was really excited. In 2016,
Iron Woke,
a really famous creative in the comic book world, created a character, Riri Williams. A lot of people think that she's a successor to the Iron Man legacy.
Did you see the news he might direct the X-Men? Yeah, I seen it. I hope so.
And eventually,
give him Blade too.
As Ironheart. It was really exciting for me bringing that character into the MCU and Wakanda Forever.
The story of Ironheart is not a story about the mantle of Iron Man getting passed. If anything, it's the opposite.
It's really about her proving herself and achieving her own legacy.
This man said, is it animated or is it live action? It's in your face right now. It's live action. I think it's gonna be 6 episodes.
I'm very excited.
That's why I'm surprised they're not really promoting it, because they spent money on it. Clearly.
Hitting introduction.
It was really great to have Ryan as an executive.
Yeah, it's a TV show,
really
Disney Plus.
With the storytelling of Ironheart, the comic books, and Wakanda Forever did a really great job of laying a backstory for Riri and her origin story.
The show takes place in Chicago. Boston. Fuck Boston. Come on, bro. Riri got too much flavor to be from Boston.
Series, we're telling the story of what happens the days after Wakanda in the formative years of the superhero.
What's cool about her is she's a bit disruptive.
You want me to be small, but I refuse.
Which really sets her apart than our show.
You might be a hero after all.
I love how this story takes Riri on a totally new journey. I want to build something undeniable, something iconic.
Riri, I see you, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
I'm very excited about Ironheart. I'm honored to have the opportunity to be delivering these stories that people love.
Man, I hope this is good.
Let's get to work.
Yo, shout out to Dark City with the super
Your
chat.
Super chat is deeply appreciated. This money will go towards a 23andMe kit. I know I'm black, but I need a DNA test to reveal if I'm Taco Fall black or just Blake Griffin black.
Yeah, this is they're gonna call it. They're definitely gonna say black fatigue with Riri Williams. Do I do my own editing and thumbnails? I still do thumbnails editing. No, I have a team for that now. This might be controversial take here, but why? But this is so unoriginal. Why not just make a new black character with something unique?
Resubscribing. It's
I agree.
out here. So you a real ass nigga for that.
I agree. But then on the flip side, does it really matter? I mean, games like South of Midnight have shown it doesn't matter what we do. Niggas is gonna be mad. They're gonna hate us regardless. They don't get. They said it needs to be a deep written, well written character. They did that. Motherfuckers are still mad. But Ironheart's been around for like a few years now, so yeah, I'll take what I can get. As long as this is good. I think her suit's more bulky because yeah, she doesn't have the resources Tony had. But in the comic books, her suit is slim. I don't know. We'll see. I hope the show turns out good. I just hope them not promoting it for so long doesn't mean it's bad. I'm hoping this is just a case they was keeping it in the tuck until they was ready 100% to show it off. But I don't care what anyone says. They need to bring Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur to the MCU. What are her powers? Or is it just the dinosaur that fights? Niggas just butthurt. They're not getting into the Kaisenat University. What does that have to do with what? Oh, shit. Speedball. Trying to get this Xbox 360 arcade ass game out of here, boy. This isn't Marvel, but would you like to see a Mr. Terrific movie? I don't know enough about the character. From what I've seen in like cartoons, he's cool. Y'all feel like, do you feel like he's strong enough to carry a movie? Like interesting enough, I mean. Am I gonna be a teacher at Streamer University? No, I don't have any clout. No. He kind of feels like a side character to me. Like I don't feel like he's interesting enough to be like his own thing. No, he has no real villains. Has he ever had a solo run? Because I've only ever seen him alongside the Justice League. Does he have a solo run book? He's just there sometimes. It kind of feels like they didn't know what to do with Cyborg, and they were like, all right, well, let's just make another black guy who's super smart and can control the computers and shit. Now we got two black guys. Dr. Umar is going to be a teacher? Yeah, I don't know about that. You're an OG, though? You deaf got clout? I don't think you guys understand what I mean, but I have a little niche, a little core audience on my side of the internet that I've carved out for myself, and I am appreciative of that. But if we're talking about clout, I do not have clout, guys. I am not that popular. Most Kai Cenat fans do not know who I am. And I'm okay with that. Like, it doesn't bother me. I think it's important to be realistic about where you are in life. That's how you keep your head on the swivel. It's the fact that so many people can't do that. That's why they end up falling off.
So
now, if you're asking me, do you think I'd be a good teacher if they wanted me to be? Oh, sure. I don't think there's too many people more knowledgeable than me about the business, but it's also a clout thing. Like, you have to be realistic about it.
come here often?
No, it's my first time. Good thing I'm here.
Another game we're not playing. Norgin. What is this? Cartoon Shadow of the Colossus? Ooh. Almost everything in the entertainment industry is clout over talent. Pretty much. It's like, what can you do? The reality is, like, for
Thanks
people.
For the super chat. Your donation will be used responsibly to pay off the Gotham PD to look the other way.
Once you get to like a certain level,
locked away.
Like it become like a lot of those people are not friends. It becomes what can you do for me? And the reality is like what I could do is I could bring a lot of value, knowledge, and entertaining, because I think I'm one of the most entertaining motherfuckers. But can I bring would I bring a big audience? No, I can't bring that to, and then you have to understand is people who operate on that playing field, all they care about is numbers. That's what I mean by as like when it comes to clout. As long as the product is decent, the clout is the most important thing.
Attention, Helldivers. This is a galactic emergency. The true Illuminated.
It's the new update.
Planetary defenses are overwhelmed. In a sudden, completely unprovoked offensive, they emerged. Nothing is safe. Not even the heart of democracy itself.
Democracy?
Liberty's darkest hour approaches. Super Earth needs you. All Helldivers to Hellpods. The battle for humanity has begun.
I don't understand why I should be excited about it. They're just yapping. Did the Helldivers community figure out y'all's the bad guys yet? The update is fun. They got new enemies. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I ain't playing it. I got too many other games to fucking play. We about to hop on one right now because it's late as shit. I need to get at least like an hour on it, hour and a half or something. Y'all see they tried to introduce a new bill banning porn? How y'all feel about that? Where all my gooners at? Did y'all see that? Y'all might be in trouble. Let's see. Xbox. What? I'm being dead ass serious. A new bill is being introduced. Shit. 9/11 for gooners. Shit. I got ways around it if they ban it. This nigga said I got the VPN ready. You nasty ass niggas. Shout out to Jiggle with the Kai words. I appreciate it.
Thanks for the super chat. Your donation will go towards a new pair of running shoes.
Yo, shout out to Drew with the super chat. Appreciate you.
Amy, and she's an annoying quasi-conspiracy spreading.
Sad to say, but they need to. Niggas is too freaked out. I personally don't care about that. But what I will say, if you actually read the bill, it is problematic just because they also reserve the right to ban anything they don't view as artistic. And that's very vague. The government gets to decide what's artistic and what's not. That could spell a lot of problems for books, video games, comedy. If you actually read up on it, because I feel like people are just going to read the headline. There's some problems in there. I'm like, I don't know. I don't like that. Feels like they're trying to backdoor freedom of speech, basically. That's an infraction, all right? Yeah. So if you actually read up on it, because they're actually trying to introduce a bill. If you read up on it, it's pretty problematic. Yo, shout out to the Black Man is God with the sub. Appreciate it.
Now I can afford a retwist for my locks.
Games like Cyberpunk and GTA 6 would be banned. Yeah, they have like sexual stuff in it, basically. It's a slippery slope. Did you watch the last season of Blood of Zeus? Nah, I don't even know what that is. Is that on the Zeus network or some shit? Yo, shout out to Brut Man with a $2 super chat. He said, hit the button again. I got you. As promised, we're getting on that game. PS4 niggas down bad. No more hentai games. That's all they got is Gooner tunes. Also coincides with the fire of Carla Hayden, the head of Library of Congress. Spooky times. Do your research. I'm just planting the seed for y'all, giving y'all some info. I don't get to do my settings? Is the game starting? No, it's not starting. It's just an opening. Okay, I can skip this then. Fuck that. Okay, I'm about to say, what the hell? I hate when games do that shit. Menu narration, pitch, English text, subtitles. Oh, let me change the game. Where does that sound come from? It's from the NFL draft. You know, sitting at the door and staring at me is really fucking weird, dude. It's really weird. Do you need a hug? He does. Come here. Oh, don't do that. Thank you. Come here. Thank you. Don't fucking sit at the door and stare at me. That shit is weird. It's fucking weird. You have to say, oh, I need some loving. I didn't forget about you. You're still my friend. Best bud. You're smiling. Cloud up. Yeah, lick your lips for the chat. Let them know you're a light-skinned dog. All right. You're welcome. He was plotting. Nigga just be sitting at the door just staring at me, bro. That shit is weird. He in his emo phase. Nah, he's not emo. He's just very sensitive. Border collies need a lot of attention. He need that clout. All right, everything looks good. What about the audio and volume?
Initials.
Oh hell no. Nah. I don't get to do my audio settings. Opacity. So he just light skinned. Yeah, like Jason Tatum. Audio dynamic range medium. Master volume. We'll turn that down to like 45. I turned off the stop motion. It kind of hurt my eyes. I'm gonna play with it on for a little bit and see how I feel. If it annoys me, I'll turn it off. Loading. The graphics settings have been automatically configured to optimize the gaming experience. You can still adjust them. No, I'm looking at my fucking settings, bitch. The fuck? Borderless. Motion. See, that's why you look. Turn that off. No motion blur. We don't do that. Everything on fucking... This is not a super intensive game, but even still, I'm turning this shaders down to high. Everything else, I'll leave it on ultra. It should be fine. This is not a super intensive game. I feel like the audio's still a little loud. All right, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, people been bugging me. When you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? When you gonna do it? Ladies and gentlemen, today we're doing it. We are starting South of Midnight. This is a new action platformer starring a strong, beautiful black woman in Louisiana with some Haitian voodoo or something like that. Shout out to Xbox. They actually reached out to me. They hooked me up with a free copy of the game. I'm obliged to let everybody know that, so it's up to you whether or not you want to trust my word, but you already know free don't mean shit to me. So we finna play this game and form some first impressions and beat once again another game. Let's see what it is. Also, for those unaware, I'm actually giving away a free copy of the game. If you're watching on Twitch, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you want a free copy of South of Midnight, enter the giveaway. If you're on YouTube, link in the description box below. Click the link in the description box below to enter the giveaway. You can get a copy of South of Midnight. Let's get it. Everybody was telling me I need to play the game on hard. Is the game really that easy? Is it really that easy? Like, it's like boring because it's so damn easy. It's pretty easy. Yes, 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 it is. All right, I'm gonna put it on advanced. If this shit get on my nerves, I'm gonna drop it down to normal.
Down in the deep south, folks spin tales about the grand tapestry, an invisible weave holding our world together. They say the grand tapestry is torn by folk sorrows, and these damaged threads give rise to the evil spirits called haints. But every great while, a mighty storm brews, awakening a powerful force. A weaver, gifted with the power to reach into the past and mend folks' deep wounds.
Yeah, the ancestors.
With enchanted hooks in hand,
Parry system confirmed.
Haints and reweave the tapestry's thread, restoring the land so life can bloom again, fresh and new. The last weaver vanished long ago, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Real southern shit.
Our tale begins deep in the heart of Chickasaw County, in a speck of a town.
Chickasaw County.
Where the last weaver was
down there with Lil Wayne and shit.
That evening, Hazel's mama was running late, driving home through a storm that seemed hell-bent on drowning the whole South. Meanwhile, our Hazel is packing an emergency box, fixing to evacuate quickly. A hurricane brewing on the horizon, and a mighty big one at that.
Man, I miss singing on the bus with these guys.
I feel like the game looks better on the monitor. Like, I feel like YouTube doesn't sell the art because the compression. It looks much better on my monitor. Where's Zion at? Eating gumbo.
We was fast as hell. Mine should be back by now. Probably got sucked into work again. Typical. I shouldn't be doing all this packing by myself. But here I am.
She got comic books in the back. Obviously you can look up and down. Next, press Y to interact. Zion's the hidden boss. That nigga just gonna be in your refrigerator. Wait, what was that? To display the current objective. Down to collect items.
All right, what's coming with me?
Just look around. Yeah, this game look really crispy. Running in their footsteps. Of course. Got black people winning the race per usual. Got Sammy right there from Sinners. What the hell? That's when a bad bitch sucked the soul out of you right there. They'll just be blowing your shit after you nut. Ah! Feel like Rogue touch you in X-Men and shit. No sex before marriage though. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's a Blink 182 reference. More 8112, 812. I'm pretty sure that's a Blink 182 reference. That's fucking funny. Journey into the Midnight. Those look like a Marvel comic, basically. Like some Moon Knight shit almost. Is that a Meg Thee Stallion? I feel like that's a Meg Thee Stallion reference. Or maybe, yeah, or maybe like, it looks like old Marvel right there. I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure she did a picture like that. It's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool, though. Okay, we got the family shit.
And there goes the flash flood warnings.
Black ass house. Love that shit. I know I'm supposed to interact with the chair, but I want to look around. The dev confirmed it. Also, that was supposed to be like a
Things got
Meg reference.
Last time I visited you at the mausoleum, Dad. She'll never explain why she and Grandma Bunny got bad blood.
Academic catalog. She's smart as hell. Smart as hell. I like when games do like all these little details and shit. Her daddy light skin. Where he at though?
I asked Mama for a doll and got this thing instead. I know he's weird looking, but I can't help but love him.
I know he's weird looking. The voice acting is top tier. I know he's weird looking.
That was the day Mama threw up on me after getting off that wacky world. Almost passed out from laughing so hard.
Hard.
But she still had that kind of time for me.
Chapter 1, Find Memories Packs. Now pack your box when ready. Wait, what is she saying on the radio? Flash flood, real nigga coming through. He will storm the block. How did they know?
I gotta stop reminiscing and start packing, for real.
Okay. Let's interact with the box.
Whew. It is really picking up out there. You ready to go?
I was over here all alone.
I'm sorry, I know. I swung by the shelter because there was a leak in the roof, and then I had to drive folks back and forth to Jolene's to ride out the storm. Besides, you are young and spry, my little track star.
Also, she's a runner. She's a track star. For real.
Let's go.
Not just aspiring to be.
Did you pack everything?
Mama, I'm grown. This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
flashlights and batteries. You have the blankets?
Yes, because I have my
hurricane checklist. Is that a smiley face?
Hey, Hazel, think fast.
Oh, come on, Mama. We don't have room for my track shoes.
This is pretty accurate. This is really how people, especially people in Florida, they act during hurricanes.
Yeah, I know.
What'd you say?
Niggas be on the East Coast, on the West Coast, watching on TV, be worried. Florida just be chilling, dancing and shit for the hurricane.
Your bags,
and pack. Go light.
Pack the bags.
You think this place will still be here? After?
I called Hurricane Lulu and she said we good.
Mama, I'm serious. What if it's different this time?
That's not for you to worry about. And now we got 4 minutes.
I'm gonna predict the hurricane is like some Alice in Wonderland shit. It's gonna send you down a portal.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Waste time?
That's not what I meant. It's just you left me to prep for a hurricane by myself.
Oh, I thought you was grown.
What if we called up Bunny and go over there? You know, the mansion with the hurricane-proof windows?
Now, you want to bring this up right now?
I'm just saying.
couldn't imagine living in a place where a hurricane decimates your community every few years.
Like
Well, it doesn't decimate the community every few years. It's actually more rare than anything.
I wasn't.
But also, you can't miss what you never had.
I made
It's just
those
what they know.
eyes. I know when they rolling.
I just don't understand why we can't go over there. Bunny still can, even if Daddy's dead.
Anyone else getting Coraline vibes? I can see the Coraline. Yeah, I can see like the art style. It does kind of like Coraline.
Please go over to Bo's and Mrs. Pearl's. Check on them. They
Fun
might
fact, I recently seen that movie for the first time in like the past year.
While you're out helping everybody else.
Damn it! No. Your great-grandmother made this.
You never told me that.
I shouldn't have to tell you something is important for you not to break it.
Ooh, that was black as hell.
Still have a coffee mug.
This world existed before I brought you into it, Hazel Flood.
And I'll take you out.
Remember that next time you go around thinking you know everything. Hazel! Everything I do for you.
Whatever. No getting through that.
That's what I thought she was gonna say too. I thought that was coming. I've heard that my whole damn life. I brought you in this world and I'll take you out. All right, let's explore. Let's get it.
Man, the water's this high already?
I always feel like I'm missing something. Like I gotta explore.
Oh, and those damn dogs are always up to something.
Hey, who playing music? Oh, she can't mount.
Thanks for the follow.
Damn, they really live in the sticks though.
Oh, Hazel! Oh, come on in and grab some punch. It is fucked up out here.
But I came here.
This shit is so real. It's a hurricane and the white boy got flip flops on. This is the most realistic game of the year.
Me and the pups are having a hurricane party. Yep, ain't no storm got me yet.
You sipping on a goddamn beer?
I got my boat. You sure you don't want some punch?
I gotta go check on Mrs. Pearl.
Hey, it ain't my dogs pooping on her grass. My dogs are gentle. Yes, you are.
Better make sure Miss Pearl's taking this
That
serious.
man don't even own a pair of sneakers, let alone rain boots. Unless he's going to work on the construction yard.
I miss Sadie.
Sound design's really good.
Well,
I want to make sure I'm
at
not
least the
missing
business won't
anything.
have to worry about repairs anymore.
Glad I went back.
What you doing on my porch in all of this weather, baby?
I'm
Miss
just
Pearline.
checking on you, see if you need anything. You holding up okay?
I'm doing just fine. Been doing this longer than you've been alive. Why don't you come in for a second?
I should probably head back.
Come in, have some gizzards.
She definitely argues with people on Facebook.
Goes out.
You know I can't say no to your cooking.
There's a bee in your bonnet. I can tell.
Just frustrated with Mama. She stayed late at the shelter and left me all alone.
Lacey does enjoy her work. She could stand a moment's rest.
Right? She's all over the place all the time.
Is that foreshadowing right there? Because I've seen footage where she fights an alligator. Were those toys right there foreshadowing of things that she's going to encounter?
To be okay all the time, you know?
Yeah, I know. You need some help in there?
Thanks, hon. I'm almost done. What else is on your mind?
What you know about
The
Bunny?
voodoo's right in her backyard.
Why you barking up that tree for?
It's hard not to. Mama never so much as talks about her.
Well, does she ever look in on you?
The game is not that black because an old black woman would have had an empty cookie jar, like a tin can cookie jar, and it would have been an assortment of old ass candies that you can't find in any store. That would have been on the coffee table.
Oh, Jesus.
They should have consulted me. I would have known that. Yeah, the blue cookie container. Let's get it. The music is hitting. I saw they sent a bunch of content. Is the game too loud, by the way? I saw they sent a bunch of content creators a vinyl for this game. I was mad I didn't get one. That shit looked fire. There goes our whole neighborhood. Damn, the grip on her shoes is crazy. Huh.
Holy shit.
Oh shit, I'm the Avatar now. We enter the spirit realm.
How did I get back to the shore?
Hazards such as toxic water and brambles can cause damage. Damage taken is so she can't swim. Chat, is that racist? Let me know, chat. Are we letting that slide? She can't swim. Oh shit. I mean, she live in Louisiana. I would think she can swim. Wait, who's that? Missing Michaela is alive. Have you seen this? Reward for info. Wait, what's my character's name? Is she Michaela? Or is that somebody else? I didn't catch the girl's name. No, that's somebody else. Okay. Hazel. Okay, Hazel's your name. Okay. She can run and jump, but she can't swim. Yo, look at this art. This is crazy. I like a set piece. I feel like more games need set pieces, bro. $150 for the vinyl for this game. I'm not buying that shit. That's why I wanted it. I wanted it for free.
What is it?
Because I guarantee you could flip it if you wanted to.
She's gotta help her.
I bought it. God damn. All right, press A to hang. So I got a little Uncharted climbing section, some platforming. Jump, pretty simple. Then B off the ledge to drop down.
The bridge.
Let's do it.
Across.
My first real platforming section. Heard it all before.
Bunny's house is up here.
No yellow lines. That's good.
If I can get to her place, she can get help from Mama.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's the creature that was on the table.
What was that?
That was a chupacabra. No yellow lines, navigate, no yellow lines. Just white ones. White lines. Man, speaking of vinyls, J. Cole's 10th year 2014 Forest Hill Drive alt cover is going for $800 on eBay. I remember when they announced that shit. I didn't buy it because I already have Forest Hill Drive. I didn't want to buy it again. But them limited runs really be going for like, if I would have known that, I would have copped it and flipped this shit. I bought, that album didn't age well. I disagree. I still like it. The only vinyl I ordered, I ordered it like 6 months ago. It was like a backward. Do I got a Jay-Z vinyl? I do. I have the Blueprint, and then The Life of Times of Sean Carter Volume 1 and 2, I believe. And I got the Black Album as well. What am I about to say? I pre-ordered they did another release of pre-orders for Tory Lanez Alone at Prom. I really like that album. I just got an email yesterday that they canceled the pre-orders. It was the same day because it was crazy. He got stabbed yesterday. I'm like, is it because that nigga got stabbed? They canceled the pre-order? No, I don't got no Tiger vinyl, nigga. What the fuck? That shit bread. Yeah, the original pressing for Alone at Prom goes for like 300 online. So when they re-released it, I had to cop that shit because I like that album. No, we don't got no Diddy vinyl, nigga. What the fuck?
Headed to your old place. Got no other option.
So it's bullshit. They canceled the fucking pre-orders.
Dad, if you're up there, keep her safe.
I was pissed they kept pushing it back. Yeah, that shit was supposed to been come out. I need to hit like a swap meet so I can get some old shit. I find it's not too many new albums I actually want to buy. No Playboy Cardi vinyl for me. Nope, nope, nope. So I got the Oochie Coochie. Come out the Hoochie Coochie? Hoochie Coochie! This music is hitting. Yo, this area is gorgeous. Somebody sucking me? The fuck? You got Marvin Gaye? I do.
Hope they'll help me.
I'm not getting no sexy red vinyls. Fucking crazy.
I know y'all
Superhero ass music.
Excuse me. You can't just show up unannounced.
I have to talk to Bunny.
When she is rested, you're gonna have to come back to her. It can't.
Hellcats, SRTs. Does anyone else think the voice actor sounds? It does sound like Keke Palmer with like a southern accent. No Lizzo vinyls, nope. No Quan Mills on vinyl, nope.
What is all this racket?
Hey,
I'm
Grandma?
not gonna lie, she's like an old slave keeper. That's
Is
her
that
grandma.
Hazel? You've gotten taller. What brought you sopping wet to my doorstep this evening?
I told her you were rested, but she just...
Nonsense, Lily. That's my only grandchild down there. What can we do for you?
The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and I...
Swept down in the river in that tin can of a home?
I tried to catch her, but I couldn't keep up. There's no one in town.
Is her grandma a white woman or is she light skinned?
I don't know why anyone follows
And
this
we
stream
will.
when you could be...
Nah, I don't have any
In the
little
morning.
vinyl.
following
I would
signs.
cop if I saw it though.
Can you call the sheriff or something?
She white.
You know rescue services are paused in the middle of a hurricane, dear.
You're acting like you don't even care.
Mind your tone, please.
You don't understand. It ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing these things. These strands in the air.
Yeah, I be because
I'm scared.
why she look so nefarious? Dubious ass facial expression.
Yeah. Yeah. There is something big out there.
Lily.
Yes, ma'am?
Clearly my granddaughter is not in her right mind right now. Afraid for her mother and all. Ready a guest room.
They saw the Botox in her
Yes, ma'am.
face.
Poor thing. You've been through a lot tonight. Come sit
I'm
down.
glad you knew
for
what
a
it was
minute.
trying to say. Yeah, I got what you was trying to say. I'm not one of those ones. If I could tell what you was trying to say, I ain't tripping.
I'll take care of this.
Something not adding up here. You living in a mansion, your grandchild's living in a tin can. I know, right? Like, why grandma living good and we was living in a trailer park?
What a strange dream. These strands, I seen them before.
Press right to activate the guiding strand. Use it anytime to reveal a path. So you always know where to go if you just click R3.
Saying my name?
Little Oregon Trail.
Saying my name.
What are you doing here? Huh. How interesting.
Who are you? What are you doing in my dream?
Smallpox wagon. What? This lighting is fire.
Hazel? Hazel!
I'm right here! Ma! Can you see me?
Yeah, I'm gonna cop this game and have my daughter play it. True, true, true. This would definitely be a good game. It seems like it's pretty simple and easy too, so far at least. We haven't gotten to the combat.
Oh God, my baby! My baby bug! No! You're not gonna make it!
Damn, so her mom watched me get washed away.
I'm right here! I'm okay!
She's like, I should have taught my baby to swim. Since you Dominican, do you have any aventura? No, I don't. I don't have no bachata, no.
The trailer. Mama? Oh no. Grandma?
Who is that? See, I can't sleep in a house like that with some fucking slave owning, wig wearing ass nigga watching over me and shit.
We gotta find Mama. Hey, open the door!
The streets is calling. Drake? The fuck?
It's my only option, I guess. The strands are still here. Maybe it wasn't a dream.
The OV hoes is watching my moves, man. The OV hoes are watching my every move. Sexy Songs is a good album. You don't like R&B if you don't like it, nigga. Okay, buddy.
The strands. That stuff. That thing last night. What's happening?
Going this way.
I can't believe Bunny.
Does the frame stuff mess with my eyes? Nah, it doesn't bother me right now. Am I going up or down? No. Just come outside. Just come outside.
All right.
Just impersonate.
How do I get
might have been that actually might have been Miles, one of the joints. See, I don't like that. I suspect she might be a villain. She a little sus to me, Grandma. You living like this while your grandbaby's living like that? Because somebody in the chat said maybe her and the mother don't have a good relationship. Regardless, anybody know anything about relationships when it comes to family? When you have the grandkids is always treated as extra special. Like your grandmother let you live like that in a trailer park? June 7th, 1982. We are not replaceable as people. They say life is a light that once diminished is forever blinked out, but I don't think it has to be that way. There's magic in this world. Tall tales with hints of truth. I will find it, then maybe I can forgive him. I want to forgive him. She talking about her daddy or some shit?
Huh? I wonder what happened. Feels sad.
Not all families, not all grandmothers. Thank you, Captain Obvious, but most. When I speak in generalizations, I'm talking about most. Obviously, there are exceptions where the grandparents and the grandbaby don't have a relationship, but most, it's the reason why civilization is still a thing. Most families, it does work. Let's not trauma dump in the chat. September 7th, 1989. When I told the hooks, I can see hints of strands and stigma flickering at the edge of my vision, but I can neither unravel them nor can I make them tangible. It's infuriating. March 11, 2003. I've exhausted all frameworks and possibilities. No methodology has brought me closer to controlling the strands and the hooks refusing to sing to me. The light of my life has still gone dark. Maybe there's another way. Somebody trying to harness some magic or something. Nigga said, my grandma don't love me. I'm sorry you was one of those mixed kids that got harassed
Can Bunny see strands
by your
too?
family. That's not the case with everybody, you know. Just try to do better in the next cycle for your family.
I wish you were here, Dad.
Dad look like a lawyer. There's some center shit. It might be, but this nefarious ass music. I think between that painting right there, that's environmental storytelling, and then the background music, something's definitely going on with the family that's not right. Hey, look at that right there. Yeah, matter of fact, is that my dad up there? See, mom looks like she's the head of the house because the image is actually positioned above him. So she's the leader of all the bullshit, and he probably is a mama's boy, your dad, and followed her. And that's probably why the mom, whatever she and him are doing, our mom does not agree with that. That's what I'm predicting. But like, there's some environmental storytelling going on here.
Does she lock all the doors in here?
Lock the doors.
There's something behind that shelf.
Shit, you might be onto something here. You read enough, you watch enough media, you can start to pick shit up. But it doesn't mean I'm right. I'm just yapping right now. It doesn't mean I'm right.
Those voices are getting louder. There's something up here.
Fucking sirens, bruh. This is why high key. This is why a lot of y'all niggas get caught up in life, bruh. The sirens be singing to you, the lust, because that's what sirens do. They sing, and they attract you towards the lust. Y'all be fucking on these sirens and then get mad you got a bitter baby mama. If the sirens are singing, you walk in the opposite direction, okay? If you hear a beautiful siren, if you know she out of your league, you should ask yourself, why she fucking with me? You hear them sirens singing, you should go, wait a minute, I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed. How am I pulling this 10? The Jezebel spirit gonna get you. The lighting right here is really good. Okay, my first weapon. Peace out, Denny. Alright, we got a new magic option. Let's see. The hooks are Hazel's main tool as a weaver.
All
That's his
this.
main weapon.
I feel like I'm going insane.
The bubonic plague and shit. Get it, the venom symbiote is here. Gonna get all over your balls.
Oh shit! Ah! Whoa,
Get it.
that's not possible. Foot's fine too. The hooks are reacting to that thing in the middle. Bunny called it stigma.
Use the hooks on
Do
the
they know what to
stigma.
Oh, what the fuck?
He said these niggas is nasty. Or she comes from a long line of magic users. It could be that, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe the mom doing dark magic and shit. The grandma, I mean. And mom was like, we only do light magic over here. We don't do that Yu-Gi-Oh shit.
I don't need you.
Bitch.
I never did.
Bitch.
And I'm gonna find my mama on my own.
Yeah, this is such a black ass game. So the goal of the game is to find my mama. Oh shit.
Hazel got no help from her strange grandma. Truth was, she was.
I ain't going nowhere though. My mama. I guess all this magic and shit, but the root of it, I gotta find my mama.
Find her house and rescue her ma herself. There, magic called to her. A magic she'd felt in her bone, but she had never seen before.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking with this. It's black as shit. I can see why
That old house had hit all
Some
manners
people,
of
when they
old
reviewed it, they might have said it's mid. Because I'm not gonna lie, this definitely feels like a game that was made by us for us. So if you lived your whole life unseasoned, or you're just the type of person who has a hard time empathizing or enjoying something outside the norm, you might have come across as like mid. But I'm catching a lot of cool stuff.
It's all on me to find her. There's no one coming out.
Let's go over here. Chapter 2. Skirt.
Need to get downriver.
I'm left-handed. Let's
If
get
Mama's
it.
trapped, I'll figure it out.
New original IP. Doesn't look like it's a big ass
I
open
think
world
this
and
is
shit.
the right way.
Oh, can I knock it down? No? Oh wait, can I climb? Unseasoned is crazy. There's a lot of people that's very unseasoned. Live a very vanilla life. Be doing nothing but missionary with their eyes closed on top of that. Just scared of the pussy. I wouldn't know because no sex before marriage, but you get what I'm saying. I was nervous. I had to close my eyes. Thought I'd fall in love with that siren.
More thorns? All the way out here?
I don't love these bitches.
Where am I
What the fuck is you talking about? Go back and you was fucking her with your eyes closed, and then you go back to your homeboys. Yeah, I was really in that shit. Tore that ass up. Fucked her through the mattress. It is true you did fuck her through the mattress, but it's only because you got a fucking race car bed. It's not hard to do.
Shit. This was my way downriver. Only way forward is
Plot
down.
twist. But in actuality, you had your eyes closed. We'll go right this time. And now we're going left. Alright, obviously can't walk on these right out here. Vanilla Chronicles. Yeah, so far the frame rate thing's not bothering me. I thought it would.
It's like some weird folktale. Brer Rabbit or something.
She's got a little weight to her on the platforming, but I mean, I feel like if you just take your time, you'd be okay. It's not like super loose like Jack and Dexter or Mario. I gotta go over here. Skirt.
Hey, who's got you all so spooked?
It bothered me just very little. Yeah, it feels like you just gotta make an adjustment to it.
Hell no.
I've left New York and I've come to Louisiana
People
for a new host.
the idea of Shadow having a BBC. Only Sonic wields that type of power.
Yo, shout out the DJ car with the sub, appreciate it. Hold X to charge your attack. While charging, use the left stick to aim. Ah, it creates an AoE. We gonna talk about how strong Mama's house is. She had a trailer.
I raided Amy's panty drawer. Calm down. I know what you're thinking.
Shout out the DJ car with the raid and the sub. Her house was made of vibranium.
I was looking for a Chaos Emerald.
So B to dodge. There's also a perfect dodge if you time it correctly, which gives you an AoE. Defeating enemies may be unraveled for a brief duration. So Y to unravel them. So like that's a critical hit basically. Is there a lock-on feature? That looks really cool, like the frame rate thing. Get a perfect dodge off. I can't get the damn timing right. Alright, I'm about to die. I'm trying to get a perfect dodge off. Oh, you can lock on? It's art. Okay.
More of you? I'd be screwed without these hooks.
There we go. Okay. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Game making it extra hard. Give me that. That's cool. She does an AoE. Give me that. When an enemy is glowing yellow, it's unleashing an unstoppable attack. During this time, it's immune to magic and damage, so just dodge. Health coils can be used, so the flowers to get your health back, and then press to lock. Why? Okay. Why did you wait for me to fight 2 enemies to teach me how to lock on? Like, oh, and then if somebody's on the other side, okay, I see the compass. Cool. Getting jumped. I need the booty coil. Oh, double AoE. Ow. All right, camera, come here. Bitch. All right, it might be best not to lock on. Ow. That's one. Give me that. Feel my power. That didn't hit.
Yep. Fighting comic book monsters.
I need a health coil. All right, that's light.
So far, bro.
Is it true? Is it true Siggy died at that part? Yeah, this game is on Game Pass. I'm also giving away a copy. If you don't have Game Pass, tap the link that's pinned to the top of the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, the link will be in the description box below. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is follow me on IG. You got till next Tuesday for this one. I'm sure he did. He died a lot. What a fake Elden Lord.
Seems to be coming from down there.
Before I jump down there, though. Is this one of those games that's going to have collectibles in the environment, or am I overthinking? Woo! He died a lot, but only to prove he doesn't care. Digital or physical? It's digital. It's a code. But if I already follow you on IG, just unfollow me and then follow me through the thing to enter.
Sounds like I'm getting closer.
Woo! There are collectibles? Gotcha. Peep the lighting. Ah. Let me see. Got me going through the caves of Wakanda. Why do I need to peep the lighting? There's nothing over here. Ain't nothing over there either. Alright, whatever. You know, like the lighting is good. Made me think I missed something. Yeah, the lighting is good. Scared. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When does it end? Next Tuesday. And I might have a Doom code for y'all next. One week. Is that a cotton gin? I don't know if the game uses RTX. A magical cotton gin? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Now, why you touching that? Put it down. Keep those hands to yourself. We pack light for a reason.
They can't have gone far. When I find them, I swear I'm gonna.
Should eyes open. They won't stop.
Chaser? They slaves?
Stop moving. I know y'all nervous, maybe scared. but this ain't my first time doing this.
Underground Railroad shit? No, it's not Harriet Tubman. Her name's right there, Mahalia. Probably based off of Harriet, though. But she's definitely a freedom fighter. That's a spinning web for the thread of life, or the spider universe.
We got a long journey ahead.
Yeah, I can see why some people don't like this game.
Am I seeing things?
This shit got flashbacks with slaves. This shit woke. Stop talking about it.
It looks so real.
It's not a problem if you don't talk about it.
But I can't stop now. Those ghosts are my best chance of getting down there.
Talk about something else. Talk about crypto. That's real shit. Let's talk about crypto. Enhance your combat abilities with upgrades available for purchase. Skill tree confirmed. Up on the D-pad. Press A to get an upgrade. I got 5 skill points, it looks like. So dodge B, then quickly press X to attack. So we can do a follow-up. Confirm. It costs 5, so 5 points is... Oh, I'm enjoying it, Mexi. Fun fact, Harriet Tubman was the first woman to lead a military campaign on U.S. soil. Sheesh. That makes sense why they put her in Civ 7 then. Press Y to collect the loops, gather them from various sources. So I would imagine this is why you want to explore. You want to find like the upgrades and shit. Yeah, she was a general, real general shit. What up, D'Angelo? Who do you love? So there we go. That's what it looks like.
Floofy and soft.
Is it true she's going to be on the $20 bill? I believe they voted on that like years ago, but I'm pretty sure that was like during the Obama era. I feel like if that was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I don't think it's going to happen under this new nigga, bro. I don't know. I would have to look into that. Don't quote me on that. But I remember that was a conversation. I don't think that shit under Trump. I don't think that's going to happen. A black person on the money. Oh, shit. She's supposed to be, but they keep pushing it back. Watch, they're gonna be like, oh, we're not printing her black ass. We're moving to crypto.
Quickly now, follow me.
What the?
Get back, get back. Hide.
Some heavy shit.
Hey, where'd they go?
Alright, we got a bunch of different stuff. Okay, got a little book if you want the extra lore.
In here. Lock the door.
There's
Follow
that
the
sound
ghost to
again.
the river.
And it's loud where they went in.
Oh wait, there's an upgrade right there. How'd I get that? Fuck them. They'll be free one day. Let me get these upgrades.
Had to be ours.
Okay, how do we get up to that top of that giant?
Keep it together. No looking back. Just gotta clear the next hurdle in front of me.
I don't want to progress the story. I want to get upgrades. The slaves can wait. Maybe I have to go that way. Stop talking to me. This game gonna make me feel like I'm crazy. Is there fall damage in this game? Was the best book I've ever read the Book of Eli? Classic. Get to the next story first. Okay, I'm overthinking it then. Yeah, but the Book of Eli is a banger, and I know bangers. That's a real book, yes. Skirt. Ooh, nice transition.
Whole family's forced to make do with so damn little.
What are them, big ass nipple rings or something?
Appreciate the follow, you disgusting black creature.
Now come on, this way.
Wait, she using magic to save the runaways? Doom or Expedition 33 is next after this? I don't know. Maybe I'll let y'all pick. Yeah, you've upgraded your first spell. Use it during exploration and against enemies. In combat, there's a cooldown period. Left bumper to cast the weave spell. Use it on echo objects to make them solid. Okay, so she can bring different objects back to life. Okay, using magic. Cool.
It's like snatching something out of the past.
That must be how I get up to those other areas then.
Your super chat is deeply appreciated. This money will go towards a 23andMe kit. I know I'm black, but I need a DNA test to reveal if I'm Taco Fall black or just Blake Griffin black.
Yo, shout out to D'Angelo Gray with the super chat. I appreciate you, big dog. There we go. The seniors of 84. Boomer shit. DC Comics count. Last book I read was Magic #4. Yeah, a book is a book. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. A book is a book is a book. If you're reading comic books, you still read more than the average person. All right, that's one we got. The question is how we get the other one. Where's the missing piece? Oh, it's got to be in here. Yeah, a story is a story. Oh, I was overthinking it. You didn't even need no fucking magic. You could have just climbed in that bit. What the? All right, let's go. When this comes to PlayStation, I'm on it. Did they confirm whether or not it's going multi-platform? I thought it was Xbox exclusive. Comics heavy and character writing, parallelisms and metaphors, so you can learn a ton from them. Yeah, and that shit got pictures too. so niggas like so niggas who say they don't like books without pictures. Oh wait, a piece of candy. So niggas who say I don't want to read because that shit boring. Well, comic books got pictures in it. What's your excuse?
Subscribe to, and that's Sonic's BBC.
Man, I gotta read that shit. Got no pictures, bro. Like, what I'm supposed to do? It's an Xbox exclusive, but I believe it's coming to PS5 later. True. Shout out to Kanto with the sub. Not gonna lie, comics are easier to read because they have pictures. Nah, that's what I said. But reading is reading. There's also less words on the page per. Like some pages will have a shit ton of words, and then there will be pages where there's no words at all. It'll just literally just be pictures. Fight time.
Got goosebumps.
The timing on the dodge is really weird. Just gotta watch the hands, I guess. You can't overcommit on the I like the game. I feel like I want a button mash, but you can't overcommit. Oh shit. Oh, you could definitely grind 4 or 5 comments in like 30 minutes. Yeah, depending on your reading level, facts. But it's also like reading is also comprehension too, because like just because you can read it fast don't mean you understood it. You gotta retain the information. What the? Bruh, I'm dead. I can't get this fucking timing on this dodge. The combat's not fluid. Yeah, I feel like I want to spam and you can't. Right, what the hell? 1, 2, 3. There it is. The perfect dodge is a little annoying because it's like knocking them back, and then I can't punish. Look at that.
Where are y'all coming from?
Yeah, see, like it knocks them away. Maybe I gotta dodge into them. Yeah, I gotta dodge into them. Gotta play this shit like a Souls game. Just remember to dodge forward. There we go. Yeah, Superman, whatever happened to the man of tomorrow's a smaller story using the graphic novels. I gotta read more. I've never read Absolute Superman will be the first Superman I've ever read. Hopefully it's good because I've never really liked this character.
This way.
Let's see if he falls in love with Lois again. You're acquired the strand push spell. Use it to break fragile items. Cool. I hated popcorn reading, but it didn't stop me from reading. I loved popcorn reading. See, y'all gotta learn the psychological tricks. If you're still in school and you don't like popcorn reading, you should embrace it. Do you know why? There's nothing a teacher hates more than an enthusiastic asshole. I'd be the first. Ooh, I want to read. Then you read all dramatic and slow. You do characters and voices and shit. It's gonna piss the teacher off because they don't want to hear that shit. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Like you gotta really. Then she never call on you again. Just do it a couple times. This nigga be doing too much. Why did I push that? What was the point of that? Who's in my home? Oh my god. They'd be like, we got a limited amount of time in class. I don't got time for this shit. You gotta use the reverse psychology shit on them, bro. We just out here pushing shit. We push it this way. Popcorn, is it an East Coast thing? It's just group. It's what some schools would call group reading, where somebody would have to read out loud and shit, and that's where you will find out who's slow and who's not. The bunny rabbit went to eat at the garden. Where am I supposed to go? Oh shit. Tell me go this way. Oh, my dumbass. You gotta use this for platforming. My dumbass. Grab right there. The bunny rabbit, smart and sweet, just like me. That is not an East Coast thing. It might have been a 90s. Yeah, it might be a 90s. I've definitely heard that term. Might be a boomer thing. At least you know where to go. I forgot you can use the guiding winds. Oh, that's giving you upgrade points. That's crazy. So it just gives you experience for flipping shit over. Making sure I'm not missing anything. See, I'm taking my time. Don't rush the gameplay, chat. This is a pro gamer. I can read. I just hated reading in front of a crowd. I'm a jackass, so I enjoyed that shit. Fight time. Let's get it.
Oh, just can't get enough of me.
Stop dodging back. Oh, I dodged. Alright. Bitch. You wanna go? Who do you love? Yeah, big shit. Big shit popping, little shit stopping. Give me that. Oh shit. This is a chill story. It's definitely a more story-driven game. This game is more about the experience, I think, than anything. Absorb the shows. Give me that. Better than Siggy so far. Yeah, for an upgrade. Do I have to follow? So you have to follow the tree. Let's see. While in the air, press X to slam. So we get a ground pound. Cause 50 floods. You know I'm rich, bitch. What's the word on absolute Green Lantern? I don't feel like I've seen enough people talk about that. And coincidentally, it's the only character that's black in the absolute universe so far. I feel like I haven't seen nobody talk about it. What's the word on that? So press left trigger to cast the pull. Want to acquire the strand. Okay. Quan Mill streaming. What? Little environmental puzzle, something. Ah, shit. Give me that. Yeah, get over here. Pretty cool. Simple enough. Is Zatanna the chick in a super skimpy outfit? Yeah, the magic girl. What game is this? South of Midnight.
Not afraid of you.
But yeah, that's the magic girl. You see that rope cut? I missed something back there? Oh, I fucked up. Give me that. Do I plan on getting any Boondocks comic books? Nah. I'd rather just watch the show for that. Might work. Alright, we got the combo down. Absolute Green Lantern, still early on. The story is different as fuck. I've seen some stuff about the story. It seems like they're taking like a horror approach to it. It seems interesting. It looked like a lynch rope. Oh, I missed it. Fuck. Alright, the pussy. Boondocks versus the Marvel Universe. I got my money on Riley. I love how this game just gives you experience points for flipping trash can lids and shit. Very Static Shock.
I think that's them up ahead.
Riley curbs. They instead of Deadpool, they should have did Riley kills the Marvel Universe. That would have been fucking funny.
Started all anew.
Is it an app you can read the absolute timeline on? Yeah. Marvel, not Marvel, but DC Infinity. I mean, you could allegedly, you know, but depends on what kind of route you're looking for, you know. There's hey, use AI. That's all I can say. Ask the AI some questions. I don't know. Nah, that's facts. And he would have made a butt joke too, Deadpool or some shit. Deadpool versus Riley. I chose the alleged route. Already got my site. I may or may not have an alleged site, and what I like is it lets you make an account. You can follow books, so you'll know when new books drop allegedly. And you know, I'm still out here buying shit too. You know, I dabble on both sides. Allegedly. I'm gonna need y'all to start learning how to use Google and AI. You know, it's funny. I thought about making a Discord, a different Discord. I have a burner account for Discord. I thought about making a separate Discord for my burner account. Only my Twitch subscribers could get into. It may be like the YouTube. I can make it a YouTube. What's the shit? Membership, YouTube membership feature. Just call the server One Piece. Like, I thought about it and I was like, I don't know, because all it takes is one nigga to start snitching and shit, bro. All it takes is one nigga to start snitching. Be like, if you want to know, just subscribe to this. I wouldn't do it on the main account. Shit, just call it One Piece. But all it takes is one nigga to start snitching. You said, nah, keep the YouTube chat out.
Another one of those symbols.
I'll think about it, but I don't know. And wouldn't be no talking in there. It's just we're gonna have a different text chat for comic books, manga, movies, TV, sports, allegedly. No, just if you got links you need to share, allegedly. No, I don't know. Just, you know. Still, see, stigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth where boils down the healers. We can see the hurt and sorrow. Scouring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety is the only thing.
Stigma? Why me? How come I can see it?
I'm loving this idea, allegedly. I would need to make some rules, like by joining this Discord, you agree no snitching, nigga.
This has gotta be the path they took to reach the river.
Just put allegedly with every link. right. Sports allegedly.
I wonder how many other folks escaped through this cave.
Like, if we catch you snitching, sharing shit outside the Discord, you're banned. And you're not coming back. Just an idea I had. I was like, I wonder if that would increase this, you know, a little community thing. I was like, I wonder if people would switch. I may allegedly be in a Discord similar. I know they exist. I just would never make that shit for my main account. I'm gonna make I got another account with Aki's face on it. I can link that to my Twitch. I would never put that on the GI shit. I wouldn't risk it. All right, what are we supposed to do here? What? No, so that was the jump over here. Now we can throw a crate. The question is why? Unless I need to move it over there. Let me see. Well, first of all, there's a piece of candy right there. Fuck all that. I mean, if you never officially give the community permission to do it, you could have a plausible deniability. Y'all didn't see that. I would have to think up like some rules. Like that would need to be a very strict thing. Okay, got that piece of candy. We're gonna have our own version of FBI hunting niggas down, snitching and shit. What up, Ken? Oh, throw it up there. There we go.
That'll make things
Light
a
work.
lot easier from now on.
I'd be like, I better not see nobody talking. ASD, the allegedly. What should the server be called? No Snitch Zone. No Snitch Zone. NSZ. No Snitch Zone. You should pay to join, allegedly. That's why I said it would be locked behind being a Twitch sub. Because that's one of the features you can do on Twitch. You can link your Discord, but I've never done that.
This is it. The way out.
Call the server the Hidden Leaf Village. Nah, we already got, that's the GI Discord, the Hidden Cloud Village. Nah, it needs to be something not affiliated with me.
On her journey to find her house downriver, Hazel felt hushed and
What colleges was recruiting this All-American athlete?
Disappeared before
Yeah, clearly she got the skills.
She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of Prospero, but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her wield magic. The same magic now calling to her.
Name it the NFL draft. So I'm just be like, we got a new Discord. It's only for Twitch subs and YouTube memberships. YouTube members. I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. You just gotta sub and trust the process.
Best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
By the way, these chapters short as hell. I can tell. I mean, this game. They said this game's only like 8 to 10 hours. Even on hard, it doesn't feel hard right now. I mean, we haven't played a boss yet, but I just gotta get a rhythm in the combat. But it doesn't seem too hard right now. Reach the river and find signs of Lacey. Reach the river and find lines of Lacey. Said the Ambu. YouTube chat. Gotta join a I gotta think of what would be the rules for that if I do pull it off though. Cause like niggas really put me on to some comic book shit. There's what I'd share. I'm not gonna say it on fucking stream, but the one website I use is fucking fire. The bosses are pretty easy, but the enemies do get harder as the game goes up. We'll explore it tomorrow because it's 11:30, and I need to be up tomorrow because I'm trying to hit the comic book shop early in the morning because I don't want to miss out on certain books. I think they might sell out. We can copy that one another. True. So I'm gonna end it right there. Before I get off though, first impressions. I like the game. It feels like a solid 8 so far. The art is fire. I like the story. I like all the cultural stuff. The platforming is cool. The environmental puzzles. I feel like the best part about this game is probably going to be the story. The combat is still a little bit, that might be the weakest part. It's not bad, but it's not great either so far. It's just cool. But I do like this game. It's a good change of pace from playing First Kazaa. It's much more laid back. I just want to enjoy a good story, and I'm enjoying. I would say this feels like the perfect Game Pass game. Like if you got Game Pass and you're looking for something to play, there's really not much to complain about. This is a solid game so far. So far, we'll see how I feel when I get to the end of it. I got to see how the story picks up. But so far, it's cool. We'll play. That's how I felt about it too. We'll play more tomorrow. I'm gonna start earlier tomorrow because I'm gonna be up early. And like I say, I gotta go to bed because I gotta hit the store tomorrow. The sites are easy to find sometimes. I may or may not set up that Discord tomorrow. We'll see. Or maybe like this weekend or something like that. I'll think about it. It's too many damn risks. No gooner shit. Yeah, no gooner shit would definitely be a fucking rule. Let me see if there's somebody I can toss it to before we dip out of here. Oh, Siggy's playing South of Midnight. The homie's playing. Raid. Siggy V. I appreciate everybody coming through to the stream. If you're new, hit the follow button. Thank you to everybody who subbed, donated, all that bullshit. If you're on YouTube, hit the like button. I appreciate you. And I'll see y'all tomorrow with some more South of Midnight and some news. I'll start earlier tomorrow and obviously go longer. But I'm raiding the homie Siggy. He's playing the same game. So if you want to check out some more of the game, join the raid. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Skirt.